Yes, this is a bit of a rant video, but I'm going to try and keep it as sweet as I can, taking into account how I'm feeling about the way in which this has come out. You know, I mean, a lot of my videos I've done to try and help people to think and to think more objectively, rationally, practically, even scientifically to a certain degree about allegedly supernatural phenomena. That's essentially what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get people critical about the phenomena that is spoken about and written about in, you know, blogs and articles and books, and I provided examples from my own library, in my own New Age library. I provided examples from like websites I've had a look at, and even from my own videos. Okay, I provided you with examples of things which you can trust and things which you basically should be a bit, you know, cautious about, shall we say. All right. So now we're at a juncture or a point in which some of the viewers have got a very black and white attitude. They've either got the attitude of, Nick, he is Jesus Christ. He can walk on water. He can heal the sick. He can raise the dead. Oh, turns water into wine. He works miracles all the time, for he is so divine. Some of you actually have that attitude. And I personally find that, firstly, hilarious, obviously rather cute, but very hilarious, okay? And then there's the other group out there, and because, you know, you guys like to polarize yourself into two groups, okay? This other group is like, no, Nick is just a complete and utter con artist in every possible way. Right, that's it. Those are the only two groups you can be, and you can't actually think carefully about what a person's saying and look deeper into what they're communicating, okay? No, of course, that's not possible. So I did this video a while ago, and I did an expose of myself, okay? I mean, there's this con going around the internet about this alleged entity called ZoZo, which is actually just like a marketing ploy for a movie, as it turns out, okay? So, you know, that was actually quite interesting. And I did an admitted, faked Ouija board seance, okay? Now, taking into account that I've spent years, and I mean years now, telling you about how to use the Ouija board as an ideomotor device. Okay, so you can just see basically what comes out, and it's curious to experiment with, and I've done some of those things live, and it was fascinating, okay? But then I did this one, which I admitted was a fraud, okay? And I did other things, okay? I'd taken some audio files and I'd laced them into the video to make it sound like an EVP. Okay. And then within, I think it was about 6 or 12 hours, I then put up another video showing you how I did it. And that was important. It was important that you came to realize that that was a fraud. And the reason that I wanted to do that was to get you critical about the things that you experience. All right, and the things that you see. I don't want people to either see me as being the complete fraud, because I'm not, nor to be the person who can walk on water, and every single time I take out my Ouija board, something amazing is going to happen. I've had plenty of situations at home in which I've got out the Ouija board, lit my candles, and nothing has happened at all. I've had plenty of situations with my dark mirror where I've done just the same, and nothing has happened. Okay, it happens that nothing happens. A lot of the time, I do set up my camera and I do try and record it, because hopefully it can become a video, you know, there'll be something interesting there. Alright, but I don't always do that. But I did think to myself, was I actually doing you any good? Was I doing you, as the viewers, any good to be putting up these videos without providing a critical message? And I made a decision that I wasn't, and that's why I did that fake ZoZo seance. It was important that you develop some critical thinking, that you have that slap in the face that brings you back to analytical thought about the phenomena at hand. Because if you don't have that, you're a loser, okay? You either believe James Randi's bullshit, because it is bullshit, or you end up, believing David Icke's bullshit. You know, there's the level of objectivity and creativity and depth of thought within this particular field is very, very thin on the ground. And I've been trying to create it, trying to expand it, so that people can start seeing this stuff more seriously. because some strange consciousness-based phenomenon just occurs. Alright, that's just the way it seems to be. Strange stuff seems to occur. And as a result of that, we've got to try and understand it, because it says something about us as human beings, because this strange stuff seems to occur. But if you're going to take this kind of like religious view, because that's what it is basically, it's a religious view that, you know, it's either all complete miracles and all, you know, quantum string theory, reverse the polarity kind of stuff, or it's kind of like complete, you know, chicanery. Then you yourself are the loser. And you yourself are the loser because you haven't tried to be scientific and artistic and creative. Because like a lot of the people who are thinking like this regard themselves as being magicians. When they use the one of the Crowdian definitions between magic being the art and science of change being in conformity with the will. For anyone to make this claim that they are a magician, they must have a full and thorough ability to apply scientific reasoning to everything. And if you take either of those two extremes, you are not doing that. You are not being scientific, nor artistic, nor creative. Okay? You're being a blind devotee. A blind devotee, a believer, a dogmatic fundamentalist believer. This, you know, I had to shake you loose from that. Because it wasn't helping you. Can you see that now? You have to develop clarity of thought. And I've just been trying to help you do that. Because I don't want people who are involved in occultism to be viewed as being losers. Okay? I don't want that to happen. And for me to try and create change so that this is a subject which is taken seriously, I've got to make sure that you don't see this stuff in a manner which is going to be detrimental to the movement as a whole. Okay? Keep cool. Be rational. See you in a while.